I want to try to keep this video to a minimum just because there aren't that many things I want to say in this video, and I just want to get right to the points. There are only two things I want to bring up in this video. One of them is what I'm replacing Thor vs. Wonder Woman with in Season 8 of Who'd Win and Why. But the other main thing that I want to say is almost give some sort of explanation as to why I haven't been doing Who'd Win and Why a lot recently. I took a much bigger break than I think anyone expected, definitely more than I expected, and the last episode that I did was over 1 month ago, which is a long time. So yeah, I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's just get right to it. So Thor versus Wonder Woman. For those of you who don't know, the reason why I'm replacing Thor versus Wonder Woman is because Death Battle recently did it, and they already came to their own conclusions. And it feels kind of weird, you know, when people give me suggestions that Death Battle is done, because I feel like they've done more research than I could ever do, and they, you know, I just feel like I'd be repeating a lot of what they said because they've kind of already done most of the hard work for me. So it just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me to do battles that they've done. Unfortunately, I already announced that I was going to be doing it, and I never thought that would actually happen. I never thought that a Death Battle would come out, you know, after I announced it, but before I did it. And hopefully that doesn't happen again, at least not anytime soon. But I did need a replacement for it, unless I just wanted to make 9 episodes in Season 8, but I didn't really want to do that. So I left it up to you guys, what you guys wanted for Season 8, Episode 8 of Who Would Win and Why. And there were actually more suggestions than I thought there was going to be. You guys really did speak up about it, and it really showed that you guys, you know, still want to have some sort of influence. But there was only one suggestion that got more than 1 vote. There were a lot of suggestions, but it was a lot of, you know, one person suggested one thing, and another person suggested one thing, but no one more suggested that. But there was only one suggestion that more people voted for, and that suggestion was Thor versus Shazam. So that's what I'm going to be making Season 8, Episode 8. It's officially going to be Thor versus Shazam. And, you know, a completely different fight with 2 new combatants would have been okay, but I do like how there's still some aspect of Thor versus Wonder Woman. You know, Thor is still a part of it. I still think that that's, you know, it's better because someone, you know, someone still suggested Thor versus Wonder Woman, and I want to, you know, keep part of that still there, if that makes any sense. And plus, someone for Season 8 did already suggest Thor versus Shazam while Season 7 was going on. So, you know, it still shows that some people want to see this, especially since more than one person voted for it in the comments below when we were talking about what to replace Thor versus Wonder Woman with. So, yes, that is officially what Season 8, Episode 8 is going to be. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for that. Again, apologies to people who didn't get the suggestion they wanted in for Season 8, Episode 8, but I tried to satisfy as much people as possible, as many people as possible, and I hope you guys are still excited for it. But that's the small part of the video. Now let's talk about, you know, why Who'd Win and Why hasn't really been coming out recently. So yeah, like I said, the last episode of Who'd Win and Why, the Fantastic Four Battle Royale, was 1 month ago, which is a long time. I don't really like that it's been that long, and I'm just going to be completely honest. Part of that is my fault. You know, it's easy to blame this on school, you know, to say that school has, you know, got me so busy, which it has, but part of this is really my fault. There are some days where I could be doing something productive for the series, but I choose not to because of procrastination. And I just feel, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, I'm so busy with school that whenever I get some sort of time off, I want to use it for myself. And I do feel that that is a human instinct, but looking back at it now, I'm thinking, why didn't I do it for this? You know, especially since I've been so behind with these. So part of this is definitely my fault. There are definitely times where I could be working on these, you know, whether it be trying to memorize facts about characters or actually filming, stuff like that. So yeah, I just feel really bad about that. I feel like I should be doing more than that. And I always say, you know, I'm trying to get these out as quickly as possible, but I feel like now that's a lie, because I haven't been doing it a lot. You know, I've almost felt, you know, I'm just taking too much of a break, and this break is actually like a break. There are times where I'm not doing anything. So yeah, I feel like it's time to change that. I'm still going to try to get everything out as soon as possible, or at least now I'm going to try even more to do that, but it's still tough. Another reason is because of school. I'm trying to be more active in school than I was in previous years, which does mean that I'm busier. and also, you know, going from 10th grade to 11th grade, that's a pretty big jump in terms of homework and assignments and everything like that. It is semestered now for my school. Before it wasn't, which means I only have 4 subjects to worry about rather than 8, or, you know, 4 at a time, but it does mean I have less time to do them. And because I have math for a semester, that essentially means I'm getting homework every single night. And, you know, I should still have time to do stuff, but again, you know, procrastination. So yeah, part of it is school, part of it is me, and I do feel really bad about that. Like, from what I remember, when I did, when I did the Fantastic Four Battle Royale, I was at maybe 435 subs, something like that. I was in the 430s, and now I'm somewhere, I believe, in the 470s, and, you know, I feel like I almost don't deserve those subs, because I've gotten like 40 subs since I stopped doing Who'd Win and Why, but I haven't really been doing anything, and I feel like I don't really deserve what I'm getting now. I don't understand why people are subscribing. You know, I get, like, obviously there are episodes before that people might be interested in. You know, they may think, oh, he's still doing it, so I'll subscribe. But I still feel like I don't really deserve what I'm getting. I haven't been putting in the work to deserve the subs that I have now. And I really want to do something about that, because it just doesn't feel right to me. When I get a new sub, I'm happy, but I just don't feel that, you know, I feel like I didn't earn it. I feel like I just got it from a previous video, and I didn't really do any work in the present to get that subscriber. And again, I want to do something about that. So I am going to try to get these out as quickly as possible. I'm not sure how successful I'm going to be with that. Again, you know, I hope procrastination doesn't get in the way. I'm really going to try to make sure it doesn't, that whenever I have some sort of free time, I am going to be working on the series, making sure that I can get these out as quickly as possible. And again, the episodes, there might be a big gap in time from episode to episode, but if that's what I have to do in order to get this series running up again, then that's what I will do. And who knows how big the block is. Hopefully it won't be another month or anything like that. But if it is, then that's what I'm going to do. If that's what I have to do in order to be productive, then I'll do it, because I don't want to stop this series, and I don't want to let school stop this series. I don't want to let my procrastination stop this series. I don't want anything to make it stop. And I am happy to say that the next episode of Who'd Win and Why, Beast Boy vs. Reptile, will be coming out next Sunday. I'm not exactly sure what the date is for that, but next Sunday, that is going to be the release date for Beast Boy vs. Reptile. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for that. So, yeah, I'm just going to, you know, treat it like a regular episode, and we're going to get, hopefully, back into the swing of things. You know, I just really want to make sure that this series continues to go at some sort of pace, no matter how long that is. I just don't want to stop. And I think now I can believe that more than ever, that I'm not going to stop, because I'm going to try harder to make sure that I get these videos out, because, you know, I really like doing it, and I don't know why I don't know why I've been procrastinating, because it is something I like to do, and I like to think you guys like to watch them too. So yeah, this video turned out to be longer than I wanted it to be, but yeah, so basically to recap, Thor vs. Shazam is going to be replacing Thor vs. Wonder Woman, and you know, there are reasons for me not getting episodes out, some excusable, some inexcusable, I feel, but I am going to try harder, make sure I can get them out as quickly as I possibly can, and Beast Boy vs. Reptile will be next Sunday, so I hope you guys are excited for that, and I'm not going to waste any more of your time, so that's all I wanted to say. I hope this informed you of some things, but yeah, so Beast Boy vs. Reptile on Sunday. Hope to see you there. See you later, and have a good night.